is poppin'? It is the Slapton. I am but a lowly Slapton riding these DeFi waves, and this is This Week in KlimaDAO, where I give you all the KlimaDAO news that is fit to go ape wild over. It was just Earth Day, in case you missed it, which means Klima was popping off. All right, so let's get into it. KNS, Klima Name Service. So now you can have .klima at the end of your name. Why is this cool? One, you can flex on fools because you can have the coolest new suffix in all of DeFi/refi, and people are going to be like, how did you get that? And you're going to be like, I'm cutting edge, bro. But wait, there's more. It gets better than that, because not only are you going to be ahead of the curve, bleeding edge, but also some of the money that's used to purchase the Klima Name Service will go to purchase staked Klima. It will enter into the treasury, and your Klima Name Service will continually offset or accrue offsets of credits. So you'll be bleeding edge, a really cool dude, and environmentally conscious. And what's cooler than that? So this name service is going to start out at $100 USDC, which right now at the time of shooting this video, that's what it would cost, and then increase to 250 USDC. So get in early. Big shout out to Timmy, who spearheaded this, Timmy.Klima, I should say, one of the coolest guys in all of refi. And if you ever hear him say the word Twitter, it's life-changing. Trust me on that. All right, the next thing I want to bring to your attention is Thought for Food Challenge. So the Thought for Food focuses on agriculture and food production, which we need, right? Because we need to eat. Now, one of the problems with agriculture and food production is it's very land intensive, meaning a lot of land needs to go to actually produce the food that all humans in the world eat, and that leads to deforestation and destruction of habitat, and it's polluting. Not only do we have fossil fuels going into agriculture, but we also have nitrogen and things like that, which are used for fertilizer, which end up in ecosystems which have some negative effects. So the Thought for Food Challenge is to come up with a solution that would minimize the negative effects of the agricultural and food production system, leveraging Klima. I will leave a link to this. I will leave a link to everything. I always do. You can sign up for this, and there will be prizes. So get your thinking caps ready. I know there's a lot of smart people watching this video, a lot of smart people in the refi and Klima community. Figure something cool out. So two very cool things, and a third very cool thing is Toucan put a request for comment for the second mass rebalancing payout to Klima. The first mass rebalancing payout already happened. It was approximately $300,000, a little bit more, and approximately 45,000 NCT worth. So, to summarize this as quickly as possible, Toucan arbed out some of the higher quality credits of the BCT pool and put them into an NCT pool, and they're returning some of that value to Klima. So this is already resolved. The second payment should be coming. I believe a link to this and everything, of course. So good on Toucan and good on Olympus for offsetting 33,333.33 tons. This is official. Let's just take a moment to bask in this image. Good on Olympus. We had Polygon last week. We have Olympus this week. The momentum just keeps on rolling. Who will be next? Well, hey, I'll tell you who was next. It was MotherDAO. Now, MotherDAO has a line of breedable NFTs on Polygon. They offset 100 tons with KlimaDAO. MoonRover has a fee structure with their transactions, which are diverted to offsetting carbon. Also planting trees and cleaning up the ocean. They offset 100 tons with Clean It Infinity. EarthDAO wants to make a multi-chain wallet that is environmentally friendly. So 777 tons from them. And they hope to also make the Klima user experience easier, like one-click staking and suggested carbon offset fees. Good on them. And Metactivists, it is what it sounds like. It is an activist group on-chain that tackles problems big and small in Web3. 160 tons from them. 5 partnerships in 1 weekend. Not bad. And last but not least, I will draw your attention to this Twitter space. This was the meeting of some of the big brain minds in Klima and refi. This included Archimedes, Cy Ziggy, Partnership of Klima, Joseph Palant, who is a master of carbon markets and very knowledgeable about ITMOs and BITMOs, and Jacopo Vicetti, who is involved with Aether, which is involved with C3. All right, so lots to talk about here. There's an hour and 30 minutes of just... Oh, and I should mention that this was, of course, moderated by the incomparable, the inimitable Phaedrus of Planet of the Climates. So yeah, I just tune in to listen to the smooth tones of the dulcet tones of his voice. They talked about so much that I could not do it justice to summarize it, but they defended the legitimacy of Web3 and Klima's mission and the mission of bringing carbon markets on chain. They compared that to legacy markets, and they brought up some very good points about the necessity of carbon markets and why on-chain carbon markets in their being has a positive impact on offsetting, and very, very compelling stuff, as well as some alpha about ITMOs. If you don't know what those are, tune in. Very cool stuff. I will link this. This is only up for about a month, another 28-ish days, so get in and listen to that. That concludes this week in Klima. What a week it was. I am so excited to have shared this with you, and stay tuned for more. I will catch you all in the next one, and remember to ape responsibly, would ya? Peace, dudes and dudettes.